We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Kansas City Chiefs. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. Taken in at the 3. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 7. Yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his first pass is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Just like that. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20. 19 Lion. No games on this defense, no game. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, here we go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, pick your game up.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's a 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 37-yard line.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose.
Ready? 39. Check, Mike, 39. Hey, keep it up. Check 3, check 3.
Back to throw again. That's caught by Montgomery. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Check, check.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. They'll set up to throw. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Watch the run, watch the run. 95 is Mike, watch 95. Here we go, D.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, he'll have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Cougar 19. Check. 36.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This opening drive has taken him to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I'm here all day. Street, Cup 19, Cup 19. Mike 54. I got you. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". I'm coming after you. 6 guy, check 6 guy. Go check.
On 1st and 10, it's Lynch. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
60 Maverick. Fires the mic. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Hey, watch edge. Watch twist.
From the gun, it's Lynch. Sliding out of the pocket. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Lions.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hey, Tank, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. He's coming, double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Watch out, watch out.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And taken right at the 35. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
60 Bobcat. Hey, we go Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. What's the run? Hey, they're running it. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. He can't hang. Buffalo 18. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Coming for you.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
That's going to be a long day. That's going to be a long day. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Watch the run. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Check Mike, check Mike.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates, seven Pirates. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Here we go, here we go. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Bandit.
They'll drop to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in.
Complete to number 80. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Mike 20. You're trash. Mike 20. I got wide. Hey, Mike 20.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Five's the mic. Buffalo 18. Mike 5. You. Big Lion. Switch. Check three. Safe. Back.
Now it's Lynch. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Mike 5. Get your swerve on. Showing it. 19 tight. Tighten up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. It's taken to the 26. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
2nd and 5. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On the ready. 20, Mike 20. It's just me and you.
Mustang 19.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Let's go, D. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike.
Check. Hurt. Situation. Let's go.
Shift. Watch the shift.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
It's 2nd down.
Mike 20.
Y'all not ready. 19 Lion.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Let's pick it up. It's out time, guys. Out time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off.
Back to throw here. Over the middle, it's complete.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Slam, slam, slam. Watch switch, watch switch, watch switch. Slam, slam, slam.
Hurt. Right there, Hurt.
Now Lynch on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey.
Mike 15. Mike 15.
It's a hurt. It's a party now. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Check, crunch.
Panther 11.
Hey, switch gears.
From the shotgun, it's Lynch. He finds his man, complete. It's ball. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline, and that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback, and he put it right where it needed to be.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Tight end right. Tight end right. Kill. Check nickel. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
They'll throw now on the final play. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Check 99.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Hey. 4 down. Check 9.
Lynch to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to kick it away. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now a handoff as they run left side. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Joker, 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 Joker.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Check 24, check 24. Deuce, 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 check, hurt, under 10.
They'll run on 1st down. Brown, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Make 79 Bronco.
Check, check, lucky, lucky, lucky. Check 26, check 26.
Now Lynch. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Rip right. Check 4, check 4.
Hey, check, Bobcat.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game.
The score, Chiefs 17, Jaguars 13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now a 2nd down and 6.
That's the way. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Warrior 70.
Man out. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Watch a slant, watch a slant. Watch a slant.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, go.
They're going to look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Jam.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
20, Mike 20.
Here we go.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 39. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
25, check 25, check 25.
Switch.
Street. Check 49, check 49. Check 52.
Here's Here's a give to Brown. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They try and run forward here with Brown. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. You better be afraid of me.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Switch. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Wild Bill, Wild Bill.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Watch his flat, watch his flat. Watch his flat.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
19 tight. 19 tight. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 44. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now 1st downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores. as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Check 13. Check 13.
Alert flare. Alert flare. Flare. Flare.
They go play action now. Lynch. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
He's checking. He's checking. He's checking.
Check smash. Check smash.
3.
Running right, here's Brown. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. He's been terrific so far. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Undercrush. Undercrush.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
18 Rattler.
He'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
He'll drop to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Montgomery. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
We got three, fellas, we got three.
Watch that.
Check.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Check, Bobcat. 79 Broncos. Hey, turn it up.
Mike 20. I'm going to come back.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 39. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Oh, Lynch going to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt. Obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.